Hello everyone, welcome to Petals and Pixels. Friends, look at these gorgeous blooms. These are my beautiful dendrobium orchids, one of the most beginner friendly orchids you can grow. Their color, shapes, and easy nature make them a true delight for any garden lover. Yams are originally from Southeast Asia, where they thrive in warm, sunny, and humid conditions. Unlike vandas, they need much less feeding and care. But one thing they absolutely can't live without is sunlight. Without sunlight, they simply won't bloom. Here you can see my dendrobiums showing their stunning beauty. Let me share a bit of my personal growing experience with you. I grow some of them on old wood blocks and moss mounds. They absolutely love it. Another good option is using a mix of broken bricks, coal particles, and clay balls in an orchid pot that keeps the root airy and happy. I've tried pot arrangement before. Two of my older dendrobiums are still in pots, but when I grew them in pots, I faced two main problems. First, snail attack on tender roots, and second, root rot from trapped moisture. So I decided to shift most of them onto moss and wood blocks, and now they are much happier. You can even see fresh buds forming, a lovely sign of new growth and healthy recovery. Right now, these dendrobiums are in full bloom, but soon they will start slowing down as winter approaches. They usually rest during the colder months, storing energy for the next blooming season. Now, let's talk about feeding and protection because they deserve little pampering. For my dendrobiums, I keep things simple. Just 1 gram of NPK in 1 liter of water, spread every 10 to 15 days. They don't need heavy feeding like vandas, just light, regular care. For fungal protection, I use gentle fungicide at the same dose, 1 gram per liter, once every 2 weeks. If I spot a snail, I toss it far away from my plants. I also sprinkle some crushed eggshells on the media. The sharp edges naturally keep snails away. For pest control, I go for a neem oil spray 5 ml in 1 liter of water. The best part, dendrobiums are very forgiving. Even you miss a feeding once in a while, they will still reward you with gorgeous bloom as long as they get plenty of sunlight and good airflow. Dendrobiums have taught me that sometimes less is more. They thrive with sunlight, airflow, and just a bit of regular care. If you are new to orchids, start with dendrobiums. They will reward you with endless blooms and lot of joy. Now, let me show you some simple effective way to multiply your dendrobiums. See this tiny baby plant growing on the cane? This is called keiki. Once the keiki has a few strong roots, usually around 2 to 3 inches long, it's ready to be separated. Gently twist or cut it from the mother plant without damaging the roots. Then pot it in a small, well draining orchid mix. Treat it just like a young orchid and keep it slightly more humid for first few weeks. This is one of the easiest way to grow more dendrobiums from the same plant. And it's so satisfying to watch the baby grow into a full blooming orchid. And before ending, here's a tiny orchid from my collection. Do you know its name? Yes, this little cutie is called Tulumonia. Isn't it adorable? I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have seen my Vanda orchid video, you know how much I enjoy exploring the beauty of orchids. Together, Vandas and Dendrobium make my garden feel like a tropical paradise. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gardening stories on Petals and Pixels. See you soon. Bye bye.